Okay, guys, the stock I'm going to talk about is a penny stock. I like to do these here and there to show you guys some really good opportunities where you can make an insane amount of money. But I'm telling you, if you stick to these roles and you're like a penny guy or a penny girl and you love trading small caps and you like that because you probably don't have a lot of money and maybe this is the way to grow your account, do this strategy that I'm going to show you. I'm going to talk about one stock. I'll give you guys a free stock that I've been talking about in the Discord. It's been making me money pre-market trading and after hours, and I'll show you guys how I'm looking to trade it. So, as of right now, the best penny in the market as of now is BINI, Bollinger Innovations. This one is due to make a monster move. When you see a stock, that looks like this. I'll show you the daily chart. That is in depression. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's, down big in the mud on this stock. Well, that's when this thing has a monster move up when you least expect it. Now, we don't know when this is going to go up, but I am positioning myself for that monster move. All right, so when you look at this daily chart here, I'm going to add the KDJ2 here so you can see it. This is very important to see. We're sitting at a 1.03 on this stochastic oscillator. As you can see, this thing is extremely oversold. We're extremely bottomed out. This is any day now due for a monster pump. But we do not want to hold this during the market hours because as you can see, what tends to be the thing that most pennies do is they go down during the market hours. Institutions, are shorting them. They are really hard to run. We know, though, that with anything bigger cap stocks obviously revert to the mean faster. With anything, this will come to this EMA 5. All right. And this might not be much for you or, look like a lot. But, I mean, look at this kind of return here. That is a 97% return. So, here is how, this is the trick that will save your butt playing a lot of penny stocks without just waiting for them to pump because you don't want to buy them when they're pumping. You want to get them before they're pumping. So, the first thing I look for in a stock is, one, do we have massive EMA 5 and 10 time distance? And the answer is yes. We haven't touched this 10 in a very long time. I mean, if we come up to this 10, which I've seen it happen a lot, it's a 400% return. We haven't touched this 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is extremely long. It's rare. Anything above 7 days is extremely long, and that's what invokes my system to say, hey, I need to start, looking to play this. Now, you don't see, this doesn't seem like, you know, like it has made a move up. But if you look at the 15-minute chart, we have made money on this multiple times. Pre-market, we had this monster move up, right? We played that on that pre-market. But if this is what I'm talking about. If you look to buy this at the end of the day, right? I'd do it like a minute before the bell. Look where that price is, and that's like that way you get in at the end of the bell. If you get in at 171, guess what? This did go up, all the way up here to 190s. That's a 10% gain. Where do you look to sell? You never hold this thing past 8 o'clock. So as you can see, this thing starts pumping up. You start taking some profits off, and if it's 8 o'clock and it hasn't pumped, then you get out of the position. Look, right in here, you make small gains. Right up in here, you make monster money. You got in at like 1 minute before the bell. As you can see, bam, here, you made over 25%. We traded this in the Discord, 30% on that. And guess what? If you held during the market hours, it went down. And then what happens is you just keep bag holding and just keep re-adding to your position, and it just goes down and down and down. If you buy it towards the end of the day and sell it pre-market, you can avoid these monster dumps that all pennies do. All right, so I am in this thing at the end of the day. Why did I get in? Here is the 1 minute right before the bell closed. I got in at this right here at 103. And right now it's at 105, so we're up a little bit. So if this don't pump pre-market by 8 in the morning, then I get out either for a small gain, small loss, and I repeat the process. I've already made lots of money doing this on lots of other things. I made over 100% on Gibo, over 100% on Oris, and many other stocks that I just traded recently doing this exact system. And I know this stock likes to run pre-market after hours. I traded this thing many times before. And so this is how you catch these, because it's impossible to get the exact bottom. Is 103 going to be the exact bottom, or this 94 cents? We don't know. Tomorrow it could go all the way down, drop another 20%, and it can just keep rinsing the process. And people are just going to just keep getting freaking wrecked on this stock. But yeah, I like this a lot. I like to trade depression stocks that people can't stand. And with penny stocks, they're all the same to me. I'm not going to hold them long. I'm going to be in and out of them. I have in the Discord, I have long-term stocks that if you're interested in that, they are doing really good. I just, Charter is up quite a bit for me. I have CNC, just to name the two that are one of my favorites, and I have IT. So I have lots of good companies. But if you want to make, this is for the penny guys and penny girls that want to make massive gains short term. This is what I'm doing. I've been telling you. Sometimes I wake up and I'm up 100% pre-market. Just remember, 8 o'clock is the magic thing. I back tested this a lot. 8 o'clock, you need to be out. I mean, look at, for example, Foxo. What if you'd bought Foxo? Guess what happened to Foxo, right? It delisted, right? It delisted and went all the way down here. But and when did it delist? Right when the market opened. That's when it delisted right here. 9:45, it delisted and then went down. The bad news happened during that market, but no one should be holding during the market hours. So BINI is a really nice. I like the volume. Any minute, I'm telling you, this thing could easily go up 20-30%. So you might ask, well, what targets am I looking at? 10% is always the goal, to scale some out, hold some break even, and hold for the 20-30%. So let's say you have 1,000 shares, you make 10%, take 500 out, hold some break even if it comes back to your average, and then as always, you're out before 8 in the morning. If you do these simple rules, obviously you look for the daily candle first to make sure we had that time distance away from the EMA 5, and then you start playing the cycle. Because remember, guys, everything reverts to the mean. This thing will come to this EMA 5, whether you like it or not. It will come to it, and it has over 100% return potential. So obviously this is extremely diluted. So I have to scroll in. But yeah, this is due for a monster round. So EMA 5, I mean, just from here to here, since I got it at the end of the bell, 100% move. EMA 10 is a 430%. I could wake up easily with over 100% gain on this. It's due at any time. But if you kept buying this on the dips and you kept holding for this market hours, it doesn't matter how high this bumps. You're probably not going to break even. I mean, some people probably have this in the $17 range before the reverse split. Even $2 range is bad. So just be careful. Do this strategy. If you want to join the Discord, definitely join the Discord. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll have my link there. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. I'll teach you guys everything that I've learned in the over 6 years of trading on how to do, small caps, how to trade large caps, how to day trade. All these strategies have made me profitable full time, and even do futures. You guys are going to love the band strategy. I had this set up here. This is called the band strategy. And then I perfected on how we trade these small caps. I've been really researching a lot. A lot of the times they pump pre-market and after hours. If there is no volume or pump in the pre-market after hours, it's probably going down during the market hours, and it's just best to take a 1% loss or a small gain than taking a 24% loss on BINI today, or 8% yesterday, 13%, 19%, 27, 35, 22, 31, and then 15. It's just unbelievable. It will just keep going down and down. Tomorrow, if it don't pump, it'll probably be another 20% down, just like every other penny that I see. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis of how I trade small caps. How do I get in at the bottoms? 1 minute before the bell closes, I get in. So I got in at 103. Sure, I didn't get the exact absolute bottom, but I'm not greedy. This is where I wanted to get in. This could have kept going down to the 80s, and we'll go from there. But this is due for over, like I said, 10% is the goal, and then you make the big money if you wake up pre-market. It's up over 100%. Now, if this starts running after hours, you need to be up at 4 in the morning using Webull. If you have Webull, you can be up at 4 in the morning. And a lot of times, I make massive money if this runs after hours, because they come into the pre-market and they pump even bigger. All right, guys, I'd love to see you guys in the Discord. I'm going to charge you guys, this is probably the lowest price Discord out there. For $12 a month, you get access to all the educations, live streams every day that you can ask questions, day trading education, swing trading education, all locked in there. You can find this all in the Discord. I have a channel for day trade live streams. I go live every day. And I would look forward to seeing you guys there. It's only $12 a month if you subscribe on your computer. Hit this channel called How to Subscribe and hit Day Trade Alerts, and you'll get access to all of this. $12 a month, subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. There might be some taxes involved, but if you have an Android, you will have to use your computer to subscribe, or just use your phone's browser and not do it through the app, and then you can use the app just fine. I think you guys are going to love this. I'm telling you guys, any minute, you're just going to see this thing up 100%. Don't be surprised. All right, peace out, guys, and happy trading.